Allie here, I'm the drone girl, and today I have one of the most exciting unboxing videos ever. Check this thing out. It's huge, the DJI Mavic 3 drone. This is a Mavic 3 Fly More combo kit, and this thing is huge. It's like actually super heavy. Some of you guys know if you watched my DJI Action 2 video that I'm a weightlifter, and I think this is heavy. So we got a lot in here, a lot to unbox, so let's get going. So first, I'm just gonna open the box here. I've got this packaging. Whew. This is heavy to get out. This is a workout. All right, there we go. Slide the box off, that's the trick. Oh, we got papers. Packaging. So, I flipped off this nice little protective packaging, and inside we have the carrying case. Now, everything that comes with the drone is inside this case. Now, I love that this drone actually comes with a case because I know everything that I need fits exactly inside. This is actually a convertible carrying case, so DJI says it can be made into a messenger bag or a backpack. It's pretty heavy, so I could definitely see myself wanting the backpack aspect just to make this a little more durable. But this is a super nice, high quality case. This is cloth, and this is more of a harder surface, so when I set it down, then it sits all nicely. It's got tons of little pockets, just like that. There's like a side pocket that I could put like a little snack in there. It says DJI right here on the front. Let's actually open it and see what's inside. Wow, it's got pockets on pockets. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, I know where to begin. We're gonna start with the drone itself. Look at this little beauty. This is the official DJI Mavic 3. Now, the one thing that really stands out to me right away is that it's got this really neat protective cover. I used to always see little tiny small gimbal covers, and I felt like they would always get lost. This feels like a full war shell. I used a snap to take it off, and then from here I have the cover for my drone. I know a lot of people complained in the past about gimbals getting caught or broken, so this just makes everything extra secure. I mean, DJI drones are super durable, but that's not to say they aren't fragile either in a lot of ways. Now I've taken off the cover, and the thing that stands out to me here is the dual cameras. DJI basically couldn't decide, do we give people a Hasselblad camera or do we give them a zoom camera? We give them both. So if you remember with the DJI Mavic 2, there was the Mavic 2 Pro, which got you this really high quality Hasselblad, or you got the Mavic 2 Zoom. You had to decide which one you wanted. But now with the Mavic 3, you don't need to decide. You actually have both cameras at once. The zoom camera is kind of interesting. I could see this being used for nature wildlife photography. I don't know if you guys remember, I went to the Arctic Circle. We were flying drones, and one of the big things is that they wanted us to stay away from wildlife. So there was one period where we actually saw a polar bear, and I actively didn't fly my drone over it because I didn't want to disrupt the polar bear. The polar bear has never seen a drone before, and by and large we want to keep it that way. I don't want to interfere with nature too much. But what's crazy with the zoom camera is that you could be flying so far away and zoom in and actually see that. So I could really see this being a great use case for wildlife photographers. And then as far as imaging quality, it shoots 4K, 120 frames per second. The next thing that really stands out to me is all of these sensors. Here's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8, 9. Wow, there's a lot of sensors on here. I know I'm missing some, so this is not fair to count them all. But this thing is amazing. All of these sensors really puts the DJI Mavic 3 in competition with the other big drone that you guys are wondering about is the Skydio 2. Now the Skydio 2 is basically considered crash proof because it has all these sensors, so it can detect objects on all sides. Past DJI drones, often they started with the Phantom 4, had a sensor just on the front. Then we started seeing drones with a sensor on the front and the back. That definitely helped the drone avoid obstacles and definitely avoided some crashes, but not all. Often the drone is flying side to side or doesn't see something out of the corner. So now this drone is truly crash proof. This is my word, not DJI. DJI, I'm sure their lawyers told them that they couldn't say the drone is crash proof because someone, and I know it could be you, who knows, someone will find a way to crash this thing. But by and large, you can fly this drone through trees, under bridges, and the drone, even if you fly it straight into that bridge, is going to find a way around it, navigate around it, so this drone will not crash into it. Now, the last thing that really stands out to me here is the battery. The battery life on the DJI Mavic 3 is incredible. A lot of past drones used to have battery life of about 30 minutes. Some would be 29. You'd hear about the drone that had like, woo, 31 minutes, 32 minutes. And everyone just keeps wondering, when is there going to be better battery life? And no drone has really done it until now. This DJI Mavic 3 has 46 minutes of battery life. 46 minutes! Okay, we're gonna put the battery back in there. Little drone, you're so cute, I love it. All right, it's pretty big, but still cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna see what else is in my bag. Up next, quick start guide. Definitely always read the manual. Always read the manual. Always read the information about emergency safety procedures. Next up in here, lots of little cords. This is my battery charging hub. I'm not gonna have to charge it too much because that 46 minutes of battery life is pretty wild. Okay, actually, this is awesome. I could have so much battery life. This actually enables me to charge 3 batteries at one time. What? So now that's like a crazy amount of battery life. 46 minutes times 3. DJI gives me a bunch of extra propellers. Thank you so much. I always appreciate these. I'm not gonna need these because DJI says this drone is nearly crash proof. Here's a whole nother case of propellers. I'm not gonna open these, but there's just 4 more in here. I'm not gonna unwrap these because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them, but these are joysticks for my remote controller. What is this? This looks like a makeup compact. I'm gonna guess that's not what it is. Ooh, ND filters. DJI actually gives me 4 different ND filters. ND4, ND8, ND16, and ND32. And they're super tiny. And then if I wanted to, I could just snap this on here. I'm glad that DJI gives me this nice little case for them. I showed you the battery charging hub with all the potential batteries I could have. I got another battery. I got, holy moly, another battery. Wow, so I have potentially oodles of battery life. This is like hours of battery life here. I can go out on a hike in the middle of nowhere, not have a place to charge my drone, but I still know that I have more than enough battery life. So this is a controller. This is sort of your base controller. Now DJI does sell something called a smart controller, and they've created an even smarter controller for the DJI Mavic 3. But that does come at an extra cost. But I'm okay with this controller. Here's my little sticks. You just screw in your sticks. It's nice that you can screw and unscrew your sticks because then it just makes this so much more compact rather than having something that's, you know, really this tall versus a little shorter. So with this controller, I can connect my smartphone to it. So my smartphone would just fit right in here and would just kind of mount like that. And with this controller, I can do everything. I can change the modes. So I have normal mode, cine mode, sport mode. Here's a return to home button. What's really cool about the Mavic 3 is that DJI has improved the return to home technology. So in the past, the drone would kind of just go back the same route that it went to go out to its spot. But now with all of these sensors, the drone can really navigate and find the most efficient way to get home. Return to home used to be a little precarious in the past because the drone might not necessarily see that it's flying into something like a tree, so on its way home, it could theoretically crash. But now with all these sensors, I feel so much more confident than ever using the return to home button. As far as connecting your phone, you're gonna use the DJI Flight app, and that enables you to actually see what the drone's camera sees directly through your phone. If you do want to upgrade to that smart controller, the smart controller actually has a display built into it. But again, it's an extra cost, so I'm not sure I'm gonna go with that. All right, that's pretty much it for the inside. However, I feel like there could be lots of little things hiding in here. Yes, here we go. So I told you that this was a convertible case, and these straps are actually what goes into making this guy a backpack. So I got little straps here. Hello. And then I can just connect them here at the bottom. Then I've got a backpack. I'm definitely a backpack person, so I think I'm going to usually use this in backpack mode, but I can see the tote mode being maybe a little classier for work or something like that. So here's how you make it into a backpack, just like that. Thank you, case. I think this is definitely got to be one of DJI's best drones yet. I mean, it is DJI's best drone yet. It takes all of the features that we've seen in other past DJI drones, as well as features that we've seen that were really great in competitors, and puts it all into one drone. The one reason why DJI might have fallen behind in terms of competitors is when you look at the Skydio 2 and how crash-proof that drone was. It could totally fly between trees, all around areas, navigate completely by itself, and I just never really trusted DJI drones to be quite that smart, but that absolutely changes now. I think the second thing that's really cool about this drone is just the super high quality camera. This is going to be so much better than what you're getting with the Mavic Mini, with the Mavic Air, and the fact that you don't need to decide between zoom or the Hasselblad camera is really, really awesome. And the final thing is battery life. It's just something that people have always asked for a long time past, where I didn't think that we would improve battery life. And now 46 minutes, this is insane. I'm so excited to actually put this to use. I have so much flying time ahead of me. So I'm gonna stop talking with the unboxing and take this Mavic 3 for a spin. Let me know what you think about the Mavic 3 in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for now, happy flying!